Well, that was fun. Jeez. Let's see. Okay, yay, I can stream. I thought that I got revoked again. I'm like, ah, damn it. What did I say now? uh, Hi, everyone. It's me, Zero. I am live. Now I should turn off those notifications. Disable all notifications for like 5 hours. That should be long enough. Alright, so my voice is gonna go in and out because I've been sick for a while. Like a week now. Can't just shake this throat cold and I don't know what it is. If it's not gone by Thursday, I'm gonna go to the ER and see if they can fix me while I still got insurance. Oh god, so I didn't get into SLB. At least they haven't contacted me yet, so I don't think that's a strong sign that I didn't get in. And I'm kind of blue. I haven't been able to work on anything because of it. I'm just like paused. But when I said that I wanted I got art books inside the Discord. People actually bought one for me. Actually, I'm gonna say it was my beloved Party City Devil who bought one for me. And then when she bought that one, my mom was like, oh, well, I'm going to buy you one too. And I'm like, okay. So my mom ordered one of the books I had in my wish list on Amazon. And it is so damn gorgeous. Hey, Stephanie. It's so damn gorgeous, y'all. I can't even. I bought a scanner so I could scan the pages in, but the book don't want to go, so I gotta cut it out eventually. I did that with one book, but then I had to scan it, and oh my god, Canon has the worst scanning program. I'm so used to HP. HP scanning is like preview, you like, yes, go next. This one is like scan, preview, scan, importing, now it's done, and then it does something else. It closes like thank you for scanning with us today, and then closes, and then I gotta open it up, and I had to do that like 90 some odd times. So I was like, I don't feel like scanning this no more. Hey Jay, hey Misery. Alright, so these are, after going through the book a couple times, this is the ones that I like the most. So I like this outfit. I like this simple one. It's very casual. And I still need to practice more with jackets, so it would be a pretty good thing to start, like, to use as a reference. You see my big man hands on the page. I think this one is a better picture. And then I was like, this one is, I want to make it, but I feel like it's more in my comfort zone, so I really wouldn't be doing anything new. It would just be y'all chilling and watching for entertainment's sake. But one of the things that I did, like I think it's on the other picture, was this garment right here. It has the like regular, the bodice, the dress, and it has a overskirt on it that's made out of lace. And I thought that's just absolutely gorgeous. But my problem with lace in Second Life is that every time I do something sheer like this, I always get triangles like, when I put a texture on it, it always has like a triangle here or there, and I don't even know how to get rid of it. I tried throwing it inside of ZBrush and doing the retopology, making it all quad. If it's quad, it can't triangle, but, it turns into triangles in World. So it's like, damn, what do I do? So I don't know how to do that unless I make maybe a cylinder, like in Blender on top of it, like make it in, what's it called? Make it in Marvelous, then shrink it, and then make that happen. I'm not sure. But I just want to go with something like nice and chill. I don't feel like nothing. So I guess I'll go with this one because it's like super simple. Double layers. Double layers. Double layers. That might work. That could work. Because that's why I stopped working on my Christine ball gown. Because the triangles. Would solidify work, or should it be just double, like 2 layers of mesh? I don't know how people can like. I guess talking like this is really making me realize how loud I usually talk. Ah, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. Second Life has rejected me, my like ability to perform. I don't care what happens with it. I got half of mine to make a 50K ball gown just to punish the server. 10K lace throughout the whole thing. A gigantic full skirt. It's gonna be like the size of a body. Like, you know what? Fuck it. Suck it, Second Life. Take it. Oh my gosh. Let me do this. Fix this so I can stop blinking. Ooh. Lord, it hurts. Right? How dare they? I was all up and beat and happy, like thinking about it. This is going to be my last SLB before I retire. Hot diggity daffodil. And they're like, well, the application process is over, and then once it's over, we'll send out the things. And it was like, okay, it's been 2 days, it's been 4 days, it's been a week, it's going on beyond a week. I didn't get it, but you know, that's my fault. Y'all know I can't fill out applications for jack diddly squat. I should have hired a professional applicatee. All right. So, let's get to work and stop talking. Open up my beloved. You know what? I am out of booze. I need to go find some. So for my birthday, I actually got sick, and it was like at its worst during that time. I couldn't even talk, and my eyes were all crusted over, and it was gross. And I couldn't taste anything. So my husband bought me all this food and stuff trying to cheer me up. And he's like, I'm sorry you can't go outside, because we had planned on it. I bought a whole bunch of fancy clothes for Shein. And I was like, yeah, this is my birthday suit. I got this ruched. Let me see if it's in here. I got this ruched bodycon dress with puffy sleeves, a nice gold belt, some star earrings, looking like a mid-90s hooker. And some stylish accessories for my afro. I was set. And then I wonder do I have the file in here. I really don't want to search for it. It's a group. And then I get sick. I can't go outside. I can't do nothing. I can't open my eyes. I can't talk. So my dear husband is like, all right, well, I'm going to treat you to a fancy dinner at home. And I'm like, okay. So he was going in the kitchen and he was going to cook. But then I guess he remembered that he can't cook. So he went in there and he called and ordered a whole bunch of Dominoes. So I'm like, that man, he's silly. Lebecazy. So he orders it and he gets all my favorite stuff. So we get this barbecue chicken pizza that you gotta custom make. And what did he give me? Barbecue chicken pizza, the bread twists, and something else. Lava cakes, which I am surprised to find out they do in 3s now. It's not like 2 or anything like that. It's 3 lava cakes now, so I'm super happy about that because I'm fat and I love lava cakes. So those went quick, but I couldn't taste anything. I was trying to chew a lava cake and it just felt like hot Play-Doh was in my mouth. So it was like, ew, gross. Oh yeah, so while I'm doing this, feel free to ask questions if you're stuck on your project. It's a good way for me to look it over and help you out. I am the wind calling your name. Yeah, it sucked. I hate it, but it's the way it is. I keep looking over there like, how many people are watching? And I forgot I'm not supposed to do that. So I gotta dig through my inventory real quick and find a legacy dev kit. I'm wearing my blading kit and I don't have that dev kit. Excuse me. So you can use the legacy dev kit and it'll fit on the blading kit. While my smooth dress keeps wrinkling in world. Could it be the auto smooth? Tell me about it. What's going on with that wrinkly dress? I'm looking on the faith in all the seasons, forever and a day. I almost lost the reason. All of my dreams end with you, and I hate to leave you so soon. Oh, how I long for the. Alright, hopefully this is. Yeah, it's the right one. Sorry, my blender's going a little. Well, I can only imagine the stress that might be. Because the Cooper body is a mess. Well, no, I think I'm thinking about the BBL body. No. The bimbo body. Oh, dear Yevon, the bimbo body. That has to be like the worst dev kit I've ever worked on in my life. No, that's not the right one. This is the right one. All of my dreams end with you, and I hate to leave you so soon. I feel like that's what I'm gonna say when I leave. This is true. All of my dreams end with y'all, and I hate to leave you so soon. I'm actually supposed to be retired about next month or so. Oh, hey. See, I told you. I'm super sick. Thanks. Don't look at this dev kit. This is an illegal dev kit. And I ain't supposed to have it no more. But it's like, bro, I need this kit. Yeah, it's nothing gets you out of a funk than a good dispel of creative energy. That and some juice. But unfortunately, my husband has hidden the Kool-Aid, so I can't make any juice. Yeah, he's trying to help me get my sugar back, and he found my hidden stash of Kool-Aid. And I'm like, no, baby, no, it's not real Kool-Aid in there. It's just, little trinkets, odds and ends, things like that. And he's like, Kool-Aid looks a little powdery, don't you think? I'm like, damn it. Because I don't know if you guys, if your mom or parents or somebody was like my parents. My mom would keep containers of everything and then use it to put stuff away for storage. So I picked up on that habit, and I just put stuff inside of stuff. And I'm like, oh no, baby, that's not real Kool-Aid. That's That's just Sharpies or a bunch of buttons or something like that. Yeah, right? It's not what you think. And he just opened it up. He's like, looks a little powdery, don't you think? Like, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright, so I decided to go with a simple dress. Although I've already effed up because I'm supposed to have a petticoat underneath this avatar so that it gets that good A-line shape we like. I don't really feel like fiddling with that. So I don't got no Kool-Aid, but I did go in the kitchen, and while I was cleaning up, I found a bottle of sparkling peach juice, which I don't even remember buying. How to transfer your animations? Ah, sure, that's easy. Especially if you use it on onigiri. I could show you. Let me open it up. And it's no cost. This my city. All my gangsters here really with me. I figured it out, but I can't remember how you did it. Oh. I was supposed to make you a tutorial for that, and then like I was supposed to make a whole bunch of tutorials. I had a guy who said, I'll pay you $500 to make me a tutorial on this one subject. And I was like, yes, I'll do it in the morning. And I woke up in the morning like, like an old car. And he's like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I got sick. I got sick. This is the most I've been able to talk in a week. Talking to you that left. Alright, so, yeah. I think that's gone. I couldn't do it in time. Alright, I'll look at that in a second. Let me see about the transfer. So I'm gonna do something simple. I'm gonna do the MMD because I think I have all that stuff already. So let me see. You know, I have no idea where I saved my MMD stuff. Probably the thing that says MMD. It's not MMD's bottle. So what is it body? Let's see. Nope. Lying files. Let's see. Thing might be here. Well, Marvelous Designer is really easy, even for the sewing challenged. All you gotta do for the most part is just draw the shape of the stuff. The shape. Mermaids, quick, BMS. I cannot find any of my MMD models. Where? Yeah, because when you're sewing, you gotta take stuff in consideration, like the body shape and all, folds, darts, seam allowances. Nah, they don't gotta do none of that in 3D. Just sew it, draw the shape, sew it together, and then you fix it up in Blender. Yeah, the only thing you really need to work on is like skirts and stuff like that. Something, dresses. I'm doing an avatar to transfer our motion. Only it did, but it doesn't move. Always I tried doing an avatar to onigiri animation. Alright, hang on. It's a lot of stuff going on at once. Shut up. Can't think. I'm sick. Hang on, maybe it's in the other file. Let me see. 522, 227, you think? Yeah, there we go. Warlock Luca. What the bloody lovin' is going on with this and why isn't it working? Alright, fine. This one. God damn it. So, what do you mean that it doesn't move, if you don't mind me asking? Well, organizations for chumps. At least it's not all new folder and untitled anymore. It's something else. Alright, so let me think about my own tutorial I did for this. So, let's see. Hold on, let me switch the song. It's not good. Euban should have stayed in the disco. I hate that she changed. You know what? I'll leave it. That's fine. Nope. Nah, don't worry about it. It's cool. I'll have a concert one day. Alright, so we have our model. And I want to import the motion. I don't even think I did this before. Uh, 4, 5, 17. Phone number. Hopefully this is non-smooth, smooth. Alright, hang on. Let me do this in the other good blender. You know what? I was heartbroken and kind of depressed about it, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get in. The theme was steampunk. And that means that even though they said that you didn't have to have, it didn't have to match the theme, I would feel obligated to do steampunk clothes, and I don't like steampunk. I mean, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with steampunk, but it's like, bruh. Oh, this is a fan that I got. I may have to use that for later. Bunny. Let's see what happens when you put the animation on this one. VRM, VDM, VDM, Vocaloid poses, Vocaloid motions. Oh boy, it would be here. And I was doing phone number. Smooth. Nope. Alright, let me see if audio works. Alright, there we go. Hang on, y'all, I'll be right back. I'm super uncomfortable right now. Ugh. like I transfer it and it looks like I transferred the keyframe. Saying, huh, that's weird. You want to send me the file or something and I can look at it rather than trying to describe it? But I also got to look at what's her face, Misery stuff. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. So, for further reference, sparkling peach juice on what could possibly be strep throat is not a good idea. That burned like all hell. That's a big lady. I feel like I want to smack. Alright. Guess I'll keep that around. I thought it would have the dress on there. Did you not want to send me the dress to look at? What is oh stop, y'all. Leave her tatas alone. That's not my style, but I gotta admit they are very well made. I can appreciate some good boobies. Alright, well, I need to make this thing first. Oh, snap. Flip, no. What did that even mean? I was supposed to save some of this for my husband. I should have thought about that before he took my Kool-Aid. Oh, this is the explicit version. Can I please have put your hands where my eyes can see? Not, like, oh, ooh, I like that song. Oh, I'm here all night. Basically, probably till like 9:30 to 10 o'clock. Maybe a little bit longer. I'm not sure. Oh. Well, carry on. I mean, if you're not, we can always come back again tomorrow. I'm always looking for an excuse to stream. Given I can talk again. Fuck, this burns. How much alcohol is in this? That's 1 pint. It doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it tastes like it does. Ooh, and it's got beet sugar in it, which means that I can drink this without dying. Non-alcoholic. Mm, okay. Actually, no, wait. That's actually how the skirt is. Excuse me. I did the drunk cartoon hiccup. It's not even alcoholic. Okay, so now I can do this. So one thing I hate, I keep laughing at that. If you want to create something with a neck, you gotta extrude it up so that y'all can have a neck. Oh wait. Yeah, it is alt. My friend was asking me. She's gotten into Blender for the first time, and she was asking me how to do certain things like resize a skirt, and I was like, uh, I'm not at my desk. It's gonna take me a second to think of the right thing. So I had to like close my eyes and pretend like I was sitting at my desk and I'm like imagining the skirt, put my hand on the imaginary mouse and I'm like, come on, muscle memory, do it. There's a skirt here. So I go tab with my thumb and I'm like holding down alt with my thumb, like my thumb is pressing down and I'm like, what key is right here? I think it's alt. Yeah, right? Like my hands are moving and I'm trying to remember, translate. Like that's alt, I think. Hold down alt. And then you can do this. And she's like, how the hell am I supposed to know all of, like, where do you even know how to do that? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, it's a muscle memory. I got to try that spicy Korean stuff. The spicy Korean ramen, the one with the chicken that breathes fire. So I wanted to try it, but I had did it before. I tried the what did I try before? I tried out the stuff in the pink box cuz my husband buys it and he buys the pink one, the black one, and the red one. And I thought, okay, well, pink, the red is hot. I know that. Um, Black is death. It has to be because it's black. So that's like always you're gonna dye colors when it comes to food. So I didn't get that one, and I decided, okay, well, what about the pink? Oh my god! Don't let the pretty package fool you. That stuff is insanely high. I was just laying on the floor crying because I couldn't get the burning to stop. I drank like a half a gallon of milk and chugged some yogurt and nothing helped. It was just so hot. So I just kind of swore that stuff off forever. Like I am never ever eating that stuff again. But right now I'm sick, so my mom is like, "Do you have any soup?" And I'm like, "Well, I got ramen." Just like that, all groggy, like that, sounding like Patty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I didn't eat those at all. I didn't even touch them. After that pink incident, I never even looked at them again. I threw them to like the top back of the refrigerator and put some cereal in front of it so I can't even be tempted to think that it could possibly be a good idea to do this again. So fast forward to like yesterday, my husband is cleaning up and he's taking stuff off the top of the refrigerator and he sits the ramen packs on top of a chair in the kitchen. And I'm like, what's this? And my mom goes, well, maybe if you ate something spicy, it could help with your throat. You know, something warm that can keep your throat contracting and active. And of course, I'm like thinking to myself, if my husband was here, he would joke, I got something to keep your throat contracting and active. You know, only because he's stupid. But he didn't say that. His just, spiritual inside my head husband said that, and I'm gonna hit him for it later. So, I got ramen. She's like, that's a lot of salt, but if it's that spicy, then if you can make it spicy, then maybe it could help. So I'm thinking, fine. So I get it, and I look up there, and he has a special kind that's in a beautiful gold wrapping, and it's curry flavor. So I'm like, oh, well, if it's curry, it shouldn't be too hot. I can handle spicy curry. And oh my God, I didn't even put all the sauce that was supposed to go in there. It was a really, really thick pack of sauce, but I didn't put it in. I like put a few drops of it, and I can smell the sauce and then like the heat. And like, okay, that's good enough. It's a light color pink. It should be good enough. And I'm like, I don't know if it made my throat worse, but all I know is that I could feel my lips. Like, I was like painfully aware that there were lips on my face. Like, it's so hot. We had milk in the refrigerator, but I think it's on the way out. It's on the way out. And I didn't care. I just drank it. I was like, it's okay. It's just a little tangy. It's still good. It's still good. So I'm drinking this expiring milk, burning the hell out of my throat. Yeah, right. I'm like, well, at least then they won't kick me out of the hospital when I go. So I just went and I just laid down. I wanted to sit down and just breathe. No big deal. Try to get the feeling back in my face. I just tried to get the feeling back in my face. That's all I wanted. I just ended up passing out, and I was out for a couple hours. I was so gone. My mom actually stopped by, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I was here. I was watching you for a couple hours." I'm like, "That's not creepy." She's like, "Well, you said you were sick, and I wanted to make sure you were okay. I bought you some Twizzlers." I was like, thanks. I'm sure this will help my throat. I didn't say no. I didn't like not eat them. I ate them like I never had Twizzlers before in my life. I forgot how good they were. And she's like, ugh, gross. It's strawberry. Strawberry Twizzlers are the worst Twizzlers because they taste like medicine. So I guess it's like medicine. If you feel better, then my suspicions that would be confirmed that it's actually just medicine. I did feel better afterwards, so maybe she's on to something. I'm sorry for talking so much. I'm just so happy that I can. You know how hard it is for somebody like who talks a lot to not be able to talk? Torture, I tells you. So I gotta make cuffs for her arms. And then I'm going to puff up her sleeves around here and pull it up a bit. And that's going to be inside. Now, as of late, I've just been doing one side. Before, I would just make the whole garment like, here's the sleeves and stuff and a puff on this side and that side. And it's like, nah, we do one side, then we, mirror it and blender. Yeah, that's about right. I think it's a little too long, though. Yeah, efficiency has absolutely nothing to do with lace. I am totally not a lazy person, y'all. My exo saying, how you doing, honey? Don't, man. Okay, let me put it back. You know what you should always do when you got a reference? Hang on, y'all. 1 second. Friend is in distress. I gotta switch over to my phone and do a private Discord.
It's important to note that.
Oh, Lord Jesus, here we go. Okay. And yes, I would be out of booze. Alright, let's see. EXO. She's in here somewhere. There she is. So, I'm going to talk to EXO and work on stuff at the same time. So, one thing that you would like to do is, when working on it, something with a reference is to look down at the reference. So, I'm sitting here fluffing out the sleeve at the top, and all of the sleeve fluff is going on the bottom of the arm. Down around here, so. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. No, no, no. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Uh, well, uh, sorry. Jeez. I'm so sorry, X. Also, I thank y'all for not ragging on my typing. Every time I type like that, my dad is always like making fun of me. Are you typing? Is that you typing? I'm like, yeah. Quit showing off. Cause I can type like that and still just look up and while he's talking to me, and he's like, quit showing off. It's like it's not my fault. You type slow. Alright, that's not romantic at all. Not romantic at all. Should it be this then? Excuse me, sorry. Mm. Oh! I got an idea. Oh, but when they do the background check, it won't come up. Damn. I was gonna say something like, you could say you lived here. Yeah, but the people got the newer versions than I do. This is what it used to look like back in 2015 or so, maybe. This version was all shiny and new. All right, I think that's good enough. I'm not going to struggle too much with that. I'll fix it in Blender. Because right now I don't like the way it looks. Don't even worry about it. I mean, I got a lot of stuff this year. Uh, it's okay. I had a very happy birthday. And just the fact that you remembered made me smile. I told you, you don't have to get me anything. I know. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You know how sad I would be if you took the money to buy me something and it took money away from your goal. I would be really upset. Plus, I saw something that I want to get for you, or at least do for you for your birthday. It's going to be fun. Cookie butter. I don't know. I like the idea of a scented something, but I get tired of scents real quick, and then I start feeling nauseous no matter what the scent is. It always happens like that. Like, ooh, I love this, and then oh, it's still on. Make it stop. Oh, is it actual cookie butter? EXO said she wants to give me cookie butter for my birthday, and I'm being the fat lady that I am. I'm kind of excited. Like, is it cookies? It's food. Yay! You know I like food. The Triforce. Oh, hey Tanic. It's free. I'm alright. Rustling with some possible strep throat, but other than that, pretty dang good. Hold up. So cookie butter is like peanut butter, but it's made out of cookies. The world gets better and better every day. Don't. It's Is that a joke? I'm so happy to hear your voice. And it's all crinkly and gross. Yeah, everybody keeps saying the honey, the honey, the honey, but I got ants really bad. Honey is not something I like to keep around. Oops, back's gone. Yeah, we're gonna have to stiff up this fabric. So let's see. My cat's being weird again. I'm gonna just go through the presets. I can't remember what I used to make a good chiffon. Ants go in the closet, the cabinet. That's where they live. You know, I spent money and I bought. Wait, I want it. Oh, it just collapsed. Nope. Collar with. Okay. You know what? That would be a really pretty collar if I wanted that to be. But we want it up. So let's see if we can reduce the pressure. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Stupid little bastards. I hate them. I'm always. As long as you still got the concept art for it, we could try. I gotten a little bit better since I talked to you last. Come on, collar. Stop being a butt. Alright, now, for me, this is just me. But I always, ew. You ever know when you have like a memory of a stink? Like, when my mom was outside cleaning, she sat on a box. You know, one of those litter containers, like the buckets that hold the litter. And she sat on one of those and the air poofed out of it. And it was like, woof. I don't even know where that. Whoa, that's rough, buddy. Are you okay? Do you still have Kiki? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Oh, hi, Kiki. Kiki is like the sweetest cat ever. Um, I remember when Tanic Hair had got like a good chunk of change, and he moved on to like the name brand cat food, to stop getting her kitten cafe. And then now she won't go back to it. And I remember it being so funny. I use it as a reference to a lot of stuff now. My mom is a butt. She's been spoiled ever since. It's like, okay, we got kitty cafe. And she was like, oh, what? No. Yeah, I use that as a like an inside joke with my husband all the time. Whenever we get money and we buy name brand things, like before I was just going to Aldi's and buying stuff, and she won't even eat pate anymore. My goodness. I use that as a reference all the time. Like whenever we go food shopping, I used to be able to just cereal is cereal, and I was like, oh no, baby, we cannot do Kitty Cafe. Okay, so yeah, I had a good. All right, you know what? It's good on one side, and it's gonna be on the good side that mirrors. So it's okay. We could just freeze that. It's not a big deal. So yeah, my mom is a butt. She gonna send me pictures of this giant earthworms that she saw on the deck when she was cleaning up. Can you show me how to? Hold on one second. We're in the middle of a bodice making, real quick. Let me just throw that together, and then I'll put your stuff up. All right, and then remember when you get to a good part to save, because that's important. Yeah, big ass worms on here, and I'm like, why, ma? Why? Cause we had our deck save earthly save. Yeah. So my mom is going out in the back and she's trying to clean up because she's going insane and she needs her space. Plus she's like happy that I decided to finally start going outside. So she wants to make as she says jump spaces. Hang on, ma, I'm streaming. What's up? So don't say nothing personal.
Oh, go ahead, Dad. I was just, I can talk to you later.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I was just going to say, they're going to be going off the deck because it's hot back. There's direct sunlight.
Yeah, the
They,
tree ain't
they
there no
never
more.
come to the top. The only reason they came to the top is because when they cut down that tree back there, a crazy amount of leaves fell on that deck. So I was shoveling them all up, and they were all underneath it.
Uh huh.
So they should be gone as soon as, like, those right there that we saw today is going. They should have been gone before we left because they were in direct sunlight. That's why the one looked like he's heading down into the deck
Uh,
to get underneath.
Still
So
gross.
they're not. Yeah, they were. I was just like, oh my god. They smelled them and like, oh, that's
The
exactly what I'm
dog
thinking.
left. He's supposed to be protecting you from stuff like that. He left.
No, he just looked at me like, ugh. And just, like, he just kept on going, doing something else. Like, he's like, that is too nasty for me.
I'll show y'all the picture. But ew, gross.
Like, and Lily, this man would not move with his dog. Man, Lily and Bear were going crazy in my car trying to get out to get to this dog. And so I called Jill. I said, Jill, this man won't move with his dog. I've already asked him. He won't move. So Jill like, all right, here I come. So Jill comes down and he opens the door to get there. And him and Lily just rushed the door. But it just so happened Bear fell into Joe's arms, so he grabbed Bear, but Lily oodled onto the floor and got down and ran out the car. She ran up to this other dog and attacked him. He bit his face.
Ooh.
But the guy was very understanding. He's like, well, and Joe was like, I'm sorry. We both were saying sorry. And he was like, did the dog have issues or something? I said, well, she was a rescue. I said, and there's some times that, even though we had her for a little bit, I said, she came from somebody who didn't really speak English. So we're trying to teach her a little bit. He's like, all right. And Joe kept saying, man, I'm sorry. He's like, no, at the end of the day, they're dogs. They're going to do what they want to do anyway.
Mhm.
So Slag was understanding about it because they just moved here like a couple of weeks ago.
Oh well, I guess now they know move their dogs.
I asked them to move. Like, can you move? Like, if I hear aggressive dogs barking anywhere, I don't walk my dogs nowhere near that area. Like, there are people that their backyard backs up to the parking lot here.
Mhm.
They live on the next street over. They got houses. their backyards come up against the fence here. So somebody has a really big dog too that's always barking. When that dog is outside barking aggressive, I don't take Lily and them over there. Even though I mean it's like a 6 foot fence between them, I'm like I don't know if that dog can jump that fence or just all dogs I think can jump the fence. So I'm like that dog may spring over that fence and then I got problems. So I walk Lily all around the other side. So I'm thinking this man here, he's an aggressive dog, and then he comes why does he move?
Yeah, I feel like that was a setup.
So,
He probably would have tried
so
something if Joe didn't come out and saw it wasn't just there.
and the dog he had was scared. Like it was like, oh my god.
Those are big dogs. I don't want to fight those.
He's just, I ain't got no problem with you, man. You know. So I was like, oh my god, your dog alright? Is your dog alright? He's like, yeah, my dog is fine, but you know.
I need to make the skirt now.
You know what? Like it's fine or it's not.
Yeah, sorry. But alright, Ma, I'll talk to you later. Stream is going on and people are like, I'm so confused. Like, alright.
Oh, go ahead. I tell you couldn't get the answer. I'm about to go to sleep. I'm exhausted.
I bet.
I've been up cleaning since this morning. I cleaned here and then I cleaned there.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired.
The joys of mania.
I ain't even eat.
Eat something before you go to sleep.
I have not. I don't feel like cooking nothing or making nothing. Oh wait, Lee just got the cereal. I'll eat the cereal.
Did you get him the water pit thing?
Yeah, he said he gonna call you. He said I told Kalisha that I always break these things.
Well,
Like, and you know, he's like that's the reason I left the one there in the cabinet. I was like, well,
make a Sammy. Everybody said, make a Sammy. Eat.
so Sarah was like,
Oh, wait.
go on the sink.
Wait. We had a dilemma. She can't make a Sammy because the peanut butter bandit struck. And ain't no peanut butter.
Well, Joe bought it back. It was in his bag. He was the peanut butter bandit. I called him at work. He's like, you called me at work? Yes, I called you at work.
Well, peanut butter is a serious thing. You gotta call at work.
Like, where's my Skippy? Nobody takes the Skippy out the house. You
Dang.
old rotten Jif.
Ugh, God, Jif. Who eats Jif? Garbage shouldn't even be called peanut butter. What is it even? Garbage. That's what it is. Garbage. Alright,
Like people. Go ahead, I'll talk to you later because I'm dozing off.
Alright, see you later, Ma. I did. Right? Crunchy peanut butter is the best peanut butter. He had to learn the hard way with dealing with my family. Jip. He had to learn the hard way with dealing with my family. I remember it was like during the lockdown. So he was the only one. Crunchy peanut butter is the business. All peanut butter should be crunchy. So during our time, he had to go to work. He was the only one with a car at the time because our car was broke. My mom's car broke. It was like all the cars broke at the same time except for his. So he's like, all right, it's no big deal. I can go and he's like, it's no big deal. I can go to the store. But the thing is, the time before he goes to work, during that time, it was the old people shopping time. So only old people and nurses could go in at that time, which he could use the pass for because he took care of people. So he was technically a nurse. So he was able to go in at the early time and get the peanut butter. So he's like rushing in there and he's like fighting old people and he gets the peanut butter. And we're like in here planning like, yeah, we gonna make peanut butter. I got all the fancy bread in here, Mom. We got Italian bread. We got potato bread. We got King's Hawaiian bread, if you into that. She's like, oh, yeah, and let's put it in the oven and make it all nice and toasty. So we're going to have toasty sandwiches when he comes back. So we got to, like, look in her refrigerator, look in my refrigerator. Okay. Yeah, look at her refrigerator. Look at my refrigerator. I'm whipping out the strawberry preserves and the strawberry jam because I'm like, maybe some people like it smooth. Some people like they jelly chunky. I don't know. It's been a while since I had a peanut butter and jelly date with my mom. And I'm bringing out all the stuff. So we're sitting here waiting, and it's waiting. And he comes back, and he's like, yo, I got the peanut butter. And we're like, oh, good. Did you get the chunky? And he's like, no, I got creamy. And we're, oh, fine. Just give us the peanut butter. And he comes in with Jif. And we just kind of look at him. And it's not even like regular Jif. It's like all natural, no sugar Jif. And I'm just like, what even? And he's like, well, you know, I just figured because you both have diabetes that it would be good for you guys to have no sugar peanut butter. Yeah, right. We were just looking at him. I was all like, yo, mom, if we bury him under the deck, they'll never find the body. I was like, we got dogs. We could just say it's dog stink. So she's like, nah, that's too good for him. So he's like, why y'all mad? I went out there and got y'all the peanut butter. It's good peanut butter. Ain't nothing wrong with Jif. And it's like, bruh, this is a Skippy's household. This is a Skippy's household. We like sugar and we like chunk. So I'm like, forget it, don't worry. I got it. We'll just go to Instacart. Skippy is not the same as Jif. They are different types of peanut butter. It's totally different. Yeah, right. We were totally decided we're gonna have a tree outside for no reason. So I'm like, they're different. Like, Jif doesn't have the same consistency as Skippy, and it's not as sweet as Skippy. Skippy is, yeah. It's kind of cream. It's solid. It's not so much the peanuts. It's the like how they roast the peanuts and what oil they use inside of it that makes the consistency different. I got bored and watched a thing on how to make peanut butter at home. I was so hurt. I was like, forget it, Ma. Peanut butter isn't meant to be. Says who? It's supposed to be sweet and enjoyable. It complements the strawberries inside of the jam. Oh, that's you. I love it. I like my peanut butter nice and sweet. And let's see, peanut butter sweet and a mild jelly. And crunchy is just an all around experience that makes it feel good. Like crunchy peanut butter with the jelly, and a cold cup of milk. Even better if the bread is toasty. That's also my favorite. I love toasty bread. Oh, God. Hold on, what time is it? I might ask my husband to pick some up. I done talked myself up with it. I think I need it now. Yeah, like a peanut flavored lollipop. Oh, these colors I do are references. Not references. They're material slots for the dress. Okay, so it looks like this, and then I'm going to fix it up. Because actually, I need to hike up. The bodice is too low. Yeah, it's about right there. Probably should have left it paused then. Pull. There we go. That's where the bodice should be. But by doing so, I done made the skirt a little high in the back, which is fine, I guess, but I guess I don't really like it. So this one. There we go. My mom said that my nieces asked, how come we didn't put them in a jar? They want them as pets. Uh, the worms, that is. They're weird. Hazelnut butter, I always wanted to buy it, but then I'm like, that's just Nutella. And I kicked off, what's the word? I gave up my Nutella habit. I'm clean. No Nutella for me. I'm like totally surprised that that is not how I got diabetes in the first place because I used to eat that like a jar a week. Right? And then they have the bootleg Nutella where they just hazelnut spread. I was like, bro, this is just Nutella, right? And I was joking. And the person, the cashier was like, no, it's hazelnut spread. It's totally different. Great value. Yeah, great value. I was giggling because I went into Aldi and they had their bootleg Nutella and it was in the designer label because they have a bougie aisle where everything is oddly expensive for no damn reason. It's like gourmet as they say. Pun rhyme not intended but happily accepted. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, totally. Great value Sonic. Ta-da! We have a dress. It's great. So I done dunk dumped the sleeves though. You know, I still haven't seen any of the Sonic movies yet. I need to get around to doing it. I should have puffed the sleeve up inside of Blender. Oh, sister, you missed out. I know, right? I want to see it, but I never had time. So I was like, once, the baby stuff starts happening, I'm just going to sit and watch everything. Like, I'm gonna sit down because I was so busy with Second Life. I haven't really watched anything. The last Marvel movie I seen was Black Panther, and I skipped everything else. But after that, before that, because like only thing in secret sequence I've seen was Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, and then I went to Black Panther, and then that was it. Yes, baby. I plan on. That's why I said I was retiring because I'm taking the steps so I can have a baby soon. Possibly sometime, like, be all lump during the summertime so I can have a nice spring baby. Well, I haven't seen Jack. I just been reading the spoilers of the movie plots via Jeremy, so that's all I've been doing. So I figure that once the baby comes, I can just, dedicate a good couple months to the Marvel Cinematic, the MCU. Then once the MCU stuff is done, I don't remember what was next on the agenda. It was MCU, and then I gotta watch all of Naruto because I've been cheating and just watching some of Boruto. So I'm gonna watch Naruto, that, and I'm finally gonna catch up on Attack on Titan. Um, Not burrito. Let's see what else. Ugh, I don't like Jared Leto. He's just so ugly. He's so ugly. He hurts my feelings. I like it. Eh, at least go with a handsome vampire. You mean his son, right? Hey, good. You were always good at making multi voices. Well, that's good. Are you going for a certain type of Eggman? Eggman, are you doing your original take on it? Neat. Hang on, let me see how much money I got left. Total viewers, as they said, those pay periods. Hang on 1 second. I got a message from the hubby. Because the union wasn't able to take their dues, which would make not cover. So I have to call them. Pay. Sorry. Husband is telling me about stuff about work that's happening. Oh my god, I hate that casino sometimes. Wait, I only got one person watching. How strange. Did it crash? Did everybody leave? Well, I'm glad. Thanks for staying. Well, I guess YouTube is off again. Being weird. Hurting my feelings, saying only one person is watching. I'm like, well, sorry. I only took a pause for a second. Jeez. Not cool. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna try it. Probably when I'm not streaming because I don't want them to accidentally say you use content from another creator and they don't like it or something or another, like that happened last time. Yeah, like they don't want this on this video, blah blah blah. All revenue that you get from this is that, blah blah blah, which is not really a thing because I don't get money from this. I'm like, all right, they not gonna get nothing. Hang on 1 second. Dun 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 dun. Hey sugar butt, I'm streaming, so you're live with the fam.
Oh. Oh, hello.
Yeah, I just stopped you right there. I felt something dirty coming. I was telling them like how my throat is. Yeah, it is Street Fighter. It's Ryu's theme from Street Fighter. No, Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate. It's a Street Fighter medley. And I said that was a bad idea to put that on there because when I hear that ringtone while I'm sleeping, I always punch at that time. Whoop.
Once or twice.
And I've already kicked my husband a couple of times now.
Ass kicked me in the back. Like, oh, why,
Oh,
baby?
baby,
Why?
you never gonna forgive me for that, are you? so, so this one time I was sleep fighting, and I don't know who I was fighting, but I was fighting somebody, and I was like, "You're not getting away!" And I raised my leg up, and I butt the heel of my foot down right in the middle of his spine with like this mighty crack. And he's like, "Oh, baby, why?" I felt a little bad. It was funny. I was like, "Dad, you think you're not getting away?" Oh, I feel bad, but it's still funny to talk about. I'm sorry, baby. I broke your back, and he had to go to work too. He was all limping and stuff, and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm so sorry, baby." They had to send him home. I felt even more guilty. I was like, "Oh no!" They even had to send him home, which is like one of the only times they ever did that for him being injured.
Okay. But
Exo said free spine crack. Oh, talking to Tanik, he's here.
hello.
He said he still has Kiki. I told him about that. We used the kitten cafe on everything.
Can't go back.
See?
Go back down to that. I had the good stuff.
I was like, "This is the kitten cafe, baby." He said she's still spoiled like that now. She won't even eat pate.
I'm coming straight home, right?
Yeah, I guess so. I was gonna ask you to go to Walmart and buy some peanut butter and jelly. We
I can still do that.
Nah, it's cool. I know that messes with my sugar.
Yeah.
I'm in here.
I'll come straight home then.
Yeah, I'm in here dying. We still here in Delaware. We ain't moved. Well, I'm trying to say we didn't move, but that wouldn't be true. We moved out of Claymont and came down here to Wilmington.
Deeper into Delaware.
Deeper into the hole that is Delaware. Damn hole.
Do it, and it's not your turn. Yeah. Damn. I'm driving.
My mom came by and cleaned up pretty much the whole side yard and stuff. Not the side yard we were working on, but the back over there with her tent. And she was saying that the cats there were really respectful to the space. She's like, she went back there like, all right, here it goes. She's like, I sat out there in the car hyping myself up that I was going to be surrounded in cat pee. And she said, no, they like pooped once in one place before you enter the over there in that area in her tent. And they've been pretty good about it. She's like, there's no pee, no nothing.
This is our house. Why should we mess it up?
They didn't even, what did she say? They didn't even, what did she say? Everything is nice over there, she said. You wouldn't even know cats were there. The chair is even in good condition.
Well, they live back there. They're always going over there. Like,
That's what I told her.
wave at you as you go by.
That's what I told her. I'm like, hi neighbor, how you doing? And it just looked at me like, oh God.
Go back in my house. Don't even look at it. Don't make eye contact.
Don't make eye contact with her. Just leave her alone. It was like they ain't living in this house for free. I was like, but
He
that's
lives
the.
in Rome.
I was like, but that's the royal cat. You know, that's he's the one with the boots, or she's the one with the boots, the one that walks the streets like she owns the joint.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's her, and then that's her baby. So I guess she's all like, "No, this is my house, y'all. Wipe y'all boots, damn heathens." Oh, yeah, EXO says that you need to play Minecraft with five. Was it 500 mods? I don't know. I don't like Minecraft. I probably lost EXO as a
I
friend
have a
right now. She
boring.
probably hanging up her stuff right now.
I'm a boring person. I don't like making stuff. Have a game already do stuff for me.
I can't see it. Like when I play Minecraft. Nah. Okay, good. I tried playing Minecraft. Star tried to get me into Minecraft so many times. She really did. And then I was like, no, I don't want to. I mean, I can't afford it. And she's like, I'll buy it for you. I'm like, but I don't have a lot of memory on my computer. I'll give you. You need a hard drive? I'll send you one. I was, well, I just don't
I
have
have
the.
watched videos. It looks like fun, but
I was like, well, I just don't have
like,
the time. I just don't have the time. And she's like, what? You know, the sim and everything. She's like, I'll take over for a week. You can just lose yourself. Don't worry about it. I got you. Go play it. I was like, Star, I don't want to play. She's like, because you didn't try it. Did you try it? I was, no. She's like, well, try it. So I tried it, and I never felt more nauseous in my life. Like, I already have bad vision. It's so bad. It hurts. So I was like, I fell in water and I couldn't get out. And then everything was
yeah.
red.
So you're done.
Oh, yeah. I guess so. I just couldn't do it. I was like, no, I can't play this game. I'm sorry. And she's like, all right, it's
It looked
fine.
like fun, adventuring around and doing stuff in your randomly generated whatever's. But,
Nah, I'm good.
I need a reason to be here.
Right? It's just not my bag. I tried it. It's not for me. All right, dress is all done. Well, she was kind and understanding as well. She knew what I like to get, what I play, and respected that. She just wanted me to try something new. And I was in about that jazz. So I'm going to flare the dress out a bit because looking at it, the dress is flared out a little bit more than what I have it. So I'm just going to stretch it.
Kick break.
Huh?
You're gonna kick breaks.
They can, and they will. Unless you got to pay, you feel like you need to pay them.
No.
All right, then.
They take their money whenever they take it. And it's not my fault. I didn't make any money that week.
Yeah, we'll just pay them. They're good. Those doctors are good doctors, and they actually did your stuff right. You know,
Yeah. My foot feels all better.
and that's good. We don't want to piss them off, and they're like,
They
no.
had terms with the good foot doctor.
Yeah, it's gonna be forever to find another good foot doctor,
Plus, my feet keep falling off.
right? So it's not bad. I mean, $280. That's less than Delmarva.
Yes.
So I'm not too worried about it. Now the IRS, that's something else. We gotta talk to those bastards.
Yeah. I told them they could, we did it, leave it be. They didn't listen.
No, they just I don't know. I think when they canceled it and did the whole process, they're like, okay, that counts as a return now. You didn't pay us. I'm like, no, 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 no. Check them records. We
Yeah.
paid y'all.
You know,
Shoot.
go away.
Go on, get. Oh, so I guess.
Paid back that second payment.
Good God, no. So the story here is, we did our taxes online, like everybody else in the world does,
Yeah.
and we paid them about $900 some odd. And I had it because I didn't have $900 on me at the time of filing my taxes. I told them they could take it out at a later date. So like fast forward, it's getting closer to tax time, and I forgot when they're supposed to take the money out. So I call TurboTax and I tell them like it is a bit humbucky though. It might be a bit too high on the waist. So I call them TurboTax and it says, well, you we don't know. We don't know when you're gonna take the money out. You gotta call the revenue service in your state. Here's the number. Then they give me the one from Ohio, and I'm like, Delaware, the state, not Delaware, Ohio. And they, oh, okay, sorry about that. And they gave me the number. Call the people, and they say, okay, well, your stuff is supposed to come out May 2nd. And I'm like, nah, bro, that's so close to my birthday. I don't want to spend all that money on my birthday when it's not going to my birthday. So she's like, okay, you know what? It's okay. You can actually pay over the phone. And you'll pay over the phone and we will process it so you don't have to worry about that auto coming out. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. We got $900 or so now. We can pay it over the phone. So that's what I do. I pay it over the phone. Paid over the phone. We think we're done. May 2nd comes around and they take $900 out of the account anyway. Because she said that once we take the money out, we pay, we don't have to worry about them taking the money out because we already paid it. It'll go in the system. It didn't go in the system. They took the money out anyway. So we're now negative 900 and some odd dollars in, on our bank account because they took the money out twice. So we're calling them like crazy, trying to talk to them and tell them what happened. And they're like, well, that's not our fault. And I'm like, yes, it is. Y'all took the money. Y'all the one that said to do it. We only paid over the phone because you guys said that it wouldn't come out of this. Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, okay, we can try to undo it, but it's going to take 2 weeks to come back. So 2 weeks of having our account in negative $900 and some odd. And then they're like, well, go call the bank because maybe the bank can help. Call the bank and they're like, yeah, no, we can't do nothing. That's all on them. All we can do is like make it so that you the overdraft fees we will just reverse them on your account. So it's the beginning of the month and this is when everything is starting to take money out, like all my subscriptions and stuff like that. And so everything is like pinging, like Discord took your money, it went through. Even though it's negative, Discord still managed to get through because PayPal don't stop stuff. So Discord goes through, bam, that's $9 or some odd cent plus an additional, it was $35 for overdraft fee. So $35 on that. Mega took out their subscription fee, bam, that's another negative $35. I think it was some like Netflix or something. So Netflix costs, and then bam, another $35. So I'm just sitting there watching it climb up and up, all negative, and I am furious because I don't like stuff like that happening to my money, especially when I didn't do it. If I did it, then I'm like, it is what it is. Well, it fix itself out. Yeah, it's cool.
We paid it early.
Uh-huh. So we're on their butts and they tell us, okay, well, we're going to figure out a way to get this reversed and we're going to just have to process a refund and then it's going to be another 3 business days, which is bad, but at least it's not a whole week, 2 weeks, so we just kind of stick through it. Eventually they do come through and they reverse the charge and our money goes back to where it was just on the same day the hubby gets paid. So it's like, yay, I got money. I don't have to feel bad for having negative 1,000 some odd dollars in his bank account. So they do all the stuff. They do all their charges. They reverse it. They call us. They tell us it's fixed. Well, we call them and they tell them that it's fixed. And they're like, okay, good. All right, have a good day. Sorry about the inconvenience. Thanks for calling the IRS. And they go. So they did that. They left. That was it. So I'm sitting outside waiting for my packages to come, and I get a letter. The mailman gives me a letter. And he gives me the letter, and I look at it, and they're like, oh, hi, we're from the IRS. You recently had this amount of money credited back to you. Your payment has been void. You owe us 1,015 something because the money that we had to refund and then a penalty for us having to refund the money. And
you did it.
yeah, I'm like, oh hell no. They took that money twice. So now that's where it is. And I'm like flipping out in this quiet rage on the step, and my mom is coming over like, what's with that face? What's wrong? Can I help? And I tell her the story, what happened, and she's like, oh yeah, the IRS sucks. It does that all the time. I had to go through the same process. What you need to do is you can't call them because they're just going to tell you to read the letter again where it says write them. Include the letter they just sent. Include what happened. Include bank statements to counter that you actually paid. And I'm like, oh. Yeah, right. I'm definitely taking off that TurboTax Max thing where you get an auditor who's supposed to be the person and do this for you.
IRS using those backwards plates. You have to fill it out and chisel it on a block of iron or something. Send it in. Why can't we just email you this? Future, come on.
I know, right? Like, oh, so that's our tech story. We're stuck with that now, and I'm just staring at it like, fuck.
I just talked to somebody.
Nah.
Hi, there's a mistake. Fix it. Oh, okay. Yes. Let's push this button. Money fix.
Right? You would think the place with money. The money thing would work with that, right? Like,
Your hammer. There's your big block of stone.
yeah,
Right,
well, the only reason I use TurboTax is because we had a special tax break for our house that required something that's not on the usual free stuff. It was like extra. So it was supposed to be like a house credit for having a house in Delaware or something or like that. It was good until that damn carrot came in there and they took it off. Oh man, it was.
I tried to go to Ace in our block. They didn't know what they were talking about. Apparently, no, you don't get any money back. What?
They
You
know.
don't get money back. Why? Why I'm going to you again?
Yeah, right. TurboTax was the only one that knew about that thing, that tax credit, and gave us das money. So I was like, ugh.
That's not real. You haven't had a house long enough to get that. Like, what?
Yeah, that lady was so dumb. She was like, what is this? I don't understand. I'm like, what are you doing taxes for if you don't understand?
You are the tax
You
people.
are the tax
People
people.
on the TV.
Mm-hmm. Like, we gave her all the documents the guy in the house that gave us, and he's like, just give this to the person preparing your taxes and they'll know what to do. She's like, why are you giving this to me? And I'm like, because you're the tax lady and it's Texas. I don't know this. Her accent was very, very strong. I hate when you solidify and stuff like that happens. So that's this dress. This dress right here. This one. Oh, wait. There's a mistake here. This is like a turtleneck, so this has to be thicker. Whip out the ye old pink thingy.
Let's see. Did you open this exit yet? No. The long way. Long, bumpy way.
It eats the car. Oh, I was supposed to, I assume, put this up high. Alright, good enough. Let's go throw this into the hole. I do feel better. I was feeling pretty bad because, like, I still didn't get a SLB letter. So I guess that means ain't no SLB for me. So I felt a little down about that. But I was...
It's not your turn. You were in the red light. You got the flashy flash.
Flashy flash.
That guy's getting a ticket.
$150 ticket, because you're not on the highway, are you? Heaven forbid.
They just got off the highway. He's right the exit that lets you off.
Oh, that's more. I don't want to attend SLB. My whole thing was performing there. I don't want to go there as a thing. Especially since they stopped giving away free avatars.
They gave away free avatars.
Yeah, every year the moles would make an avatar or team up with somebody. So it was really good resources. Like a nice skin, a good hat, some beautiful eyes, a dress made out of crystals. She's beautiful, she was. But now, with the new set of lindens in there, and to save money and not hire moles to do it, they just have the shopping spree thing now. So yeah, so they just got the shopping spree. So you go to different stores and pick up some freebies or something that they have there. Which I think is stupid. Because some people make stuff that's crap. Crap. It was so much crap last year. I was like, the fuck? I'll pick it up because it's free. But if it wasn't free, I'm curious if there's a difference. Nope. Still split. Fuck.
Thank you guys.
I don't want it. It's nasty.
Take those cough drops.
No.
Here's a baby.
It's gross.
Normally get salt water.
I'm not.
Don't forget for
Oh.
your salty tea.
I feel so
How am I supposed to get out of here?
embarrassed. People gotta watch me mess this up.
What the
I'm hurt.
That's what I should do. I should go to nearby Walmart and get you some more throat medicine. I'm
Uh,
still driving.
I mean, sure. Just check the money.
Yeah, check the money. That's all over somewhere. Check the money.
I feel like that's
I
some.
want me to drive all the way there before I check the money.
That would indeed be pretty dumb.
It's all over right here.
Well. Luckily, that's just a white. Like, we can get away with it. This is white. But don't know why it's split at the corners like this. I wonder if it's because I still had sharps. So, oh, hello, madam. I forgot you were still there. Please. Oh, this is even the wrong blender. Shit.
Not say my password out loud.
Please don't.
Messed it up anyway. The buttons are very responsive. They, buzz when you push them on this phone. Still got $30. That's enough to buy you medicine.
It is indeed.
Let's see.
Oh, so my mom saw the doors and she's like, oh. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. This is what I spent the money on. I have I'm sorry. It's stupid. It was a stupid buy, but I have no regrets. And she's like, no, don't.
Door left.
She's like, no, don't regret it. It's a really good door. I was like, oh, okay.
You're going to need to buy every French door you see.
I love French doors. They're super romantic.
They're just floating around the house, just in random spots. Not even attached to nothing, just doors.
Shut up! They're cool. French doors are cool. Oh, it hurts.
Doors on the floor.
Shut it. They look pretty. I like it. You can't say nothing about it.
Ain't gonna get me. No red light catcher to me. Shut up, guy. Dang light almost got me. I know that was just a fast yellow light. It's like, no, you don't have 2 seconds to do one thing. Red light got you. You get me this time. Can't believe how quick this yellow light over here is.
My mom was talking about that. How y'all men are in the fast break club. She's like, she hates it when Mikey and Joe drives her car because they keep hitting the brakes at the last possible minute.
I don't do that.
And hard to, it's like,
I drive like an old lady. I go like 10 miles an hour all the time. Falling down the highway. I'm that guy. I go.
I wonder. Well, that's what she said. I forgot what else we were talking about. A bunch of stuff. Took a picture of the gigantic worms outside.
Oh, you saw one?
There's multiple ones. I didn't see it. So she took a picture so I could see it.
Why?
Because my mom's a butt, like I keep saying.
I know you're scared of this, but here's a big picture of it.
Yeah, it was all like cartoonishly pink and gross. And I'm like, Mom, why?
At least it's not those hammerhead deals.
Warp. Dude, why in a seven hells does this keep splitting? Let me try the other thing then. Let's see if that works. I hate ZBrush because I don't know how to use it. I have to study it. I bet if I studied it, it wouldn't be so terrible. Rosie keeps trying to start trouble.
No.
She's
Bad red cat.
yeah, you. She looking at me like me.
A little face.
Where's this one? I'm not sure. Yeah, she's still in the band of the plastic styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
Uh-huh.
No, that was made that is.
Oh yeah, the arms are on there. Except for right there. But hey, look, it's on the other side, which is me, right? Like before. Export. I don't even know why I'm taking the steps to even quad this. I'm supposed to be punishing Second Life. Freaking Control N. I do it years ago. Control N. Hey matches. What does Control N do? Is that new? I feel like that meme with the butterfly. Is this new?
Oh, yeah, that. The guy holding his hand up.
Yeah, it clears the stage. Oh, okay. See, now I know. So for future references, Control N clears the stage. I have no idea how much ZBrush is. Y'all know how I am about buying stuff. Alt F4. Oh, yeah, close it. $800.
Oy,
Actually, $850.
oy. A little bit harder.
All right, homie. So you're going into the store, and you're going to pick up some cough medicine, some throat medicine, and you're not going to pick up the nasty ass cough drops, right?
I'm going to read it, and if it says lozenges, I will not pick it up.
Thank you. Yeah,
You gotta finish eating those anyway. Ain't going to waste. Eat those medicine.
that's nasty.
Wild berry is good for you.
Oh wow, you're. God damn it, I can't be like that. Yeah, you but. Dingle. It's still split in here. What's up with that?
You gotta come whenever you come outside again. Come look at this Amazon building. Pretty. The landscaping they did around it is very nice.
Neat.
Trees and stuff that weren't here before. Wouldn't that be nice? No, shut up, Brave. Stop.
What?
Work 5 minutes from my house.
I mean, if you want to work at Amazon and you think you can do the slave labor,
No thanks, I'm good. Hey, what's this about? Uh-oh, accident. Oh yeah, somebody did the thing.
all right, you know what? We're gonna have one of them 3 out of 2
Let
things.
me keep going.
2 out of 3 things. Here's go.
Somebody got their car jacked up. I did nothing. I'm going. Knocked this whole side of his car off.
Oof.
before I get to that.
I know, right? Pay attention. All right, you know
Oh,
what?
are you serious?
I feel like this is one of those
The
situations.
train.
Oh, are you serious? The train?
Yeah, I gotta wait.
Oh, hell no. I ain't making
maybe,
shit for Cupra.
I don't see it. Maybe it just passed. The
Mm-mm.
bars are still down.
I am not making jack diddly shit for Cupra.
Oh,
That company is dead to me.
lucky. The train just left.
Dead. The only thing I'm making for Cupra is the mermaid tails, and that's because that's out of spite. But other than that, nah, jack shit.
I had to wait like half an hour for the train to go by last time.
Oh, you know my cat Suki and how she passed away. I was crying my eyes out, trying to, because I couldn't really get over it. It was just so sad. And so I says, do something that'll cheer you up to take your mind off of it. So I do this tribute to Suki, a video where I'm painting the blatant cat to make it look like Suki's, Suki. It's like a Suki skin. And as I'm crying, like bawling my eyes out on here, some people come on there, hey, when are you making a dev kit for the Cupra? I'm like, what? I'm crying. My cat just died. I'm crying right now. Go away. And then she goes, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to ask a question. When do you think you're going to be done like this and can work on the Cupra thing? And I was like, never. Never. I ain't never working on a Cupra thing. It's dead to me. Fuck you. And that big titty body. So Cooper's been dead to me ever since. But then something happened and I was mad. Something happened. I think it was I was hungry and I was really craving egg rolls. But hubby don't get paid till tomorrow, which means I got to deal with this until tomorrow. So the lady comes to me and she says, hey, look, I would like to commission you. And I'm like, yeah? And she says, yeah, I would like to commission you. If you can make the dev kit for the Cupra for me, I will pay for a full egg roll dinner. I'm like, and what do you think is a full egg roll dinner? She's like, I don't know. How much egg rolls can you buy with $50? I was like, shit. That's a lot of egg rolls. Damn it. And I'm like, no. Okay. Fuck. How dare they know my weakness? Egg rolls, my only weakness. How dare they? Yeah, get them rolls. So I'm like that. I'm just totally hurt. Like, fuck. Yeah, well, it's a lot of egg rolls, but with the extra money, I was able to get into steak rolls, which is like egg rolls plus.
Way better.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm doing it, but I want you to know that I don't like it, and I ain't doing no updates or support on it. You get what you get. And she's like, that's fine. I'll give you the money right now in good faith. You do it when you get done. And I'm like, fuck. She's like, I'll even buy you the body. I'm like, fuck. So she gave me the money. She gave me the $50. I got the body. I made the dev kit. Everything was swell. And then it updated again. And she's like, hey, did you enjoy that egg roll dinner? Would you like to have another one? I was like, oh, no. Get away. She just... So I made the update with the cups. And I was like, oh, boo. I feel so dirty, like some kind of whore. A dirty, dirty whore.
Alright, where the heck is medicine? Here we go. Medicine.
No, no, no. The company that makes the best steak rolls is like almost always closed. So y'all can't wiggle that in front of me no more. But yeah, after that, I swore I wasn't doing nothing else for the Cupra. I was like, you bitches are on your own.
You should be using Vicks.
Huh?
You should be using Vicks Vapo Rub or something.
What? That's for chest congestion.
You congested. All the coughing you do.
If-
Vicks Vaporub.
I'm not congested. My throat is jacked up.
Yeah.
I just need that medicine that can keep numbing it until I go to the hospital on Thursday.
Hey guy, what's this? Diabetic cousin.
Don't you give me that diabetic cough medicine. That stuff ain't got no sugar. And I need every bit of sugar to get through that nasty medicine.
Let's see. Diabetic cousin.
Tussin, baby, it's not a cold. It's a throat issue. Throat.
It says for cough, sore throat, chest congestion, and mucus.
You come in here with some damn test and I'ma hit you. I'ma hit you and throw you out.
Whatever.
Get out of here with that noise, babe. No. I do not want no testing.
Sinus congestion, pain. Mucinex.
Oh hell no. I really want to take that Mucinex back if it wasn't unrefundable. Non-refundable.
$50 anyway.
Huh?
Mucinex is like $50 anyway. They're always $100. So get like 2 pills for $50. Let's see. Severe congestion and sinus relief. Nasal balm. Sinus.
I guess no. We got macaroni and cheese left. I was like, I guess we eating omelets tonight because I got to get rid of these eggs.
You can sprinkle omelets in the macaroni.
You cannot sprinkle omelets in macaroni. No, no, no.
Why not?
Go on. You are so greedy. No, you cannot.
Spray. This is nose junk. I need cough stuff.
Throat stuff.
There. Let me lay on the floor and look. Oh. There, what we got? Sudafed. That was already open. Don't want to give you that. Let's see. Oh, yeah. She got allergic to what's in it. That's cool. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I take. I love that. That's my jam. Let's see. I appreciate it. Let's see. Allergy relief.
At least she ain't like you talking about take the Theraflu, cure your throat, and then take the Benadryl to cure the allergic reaction. No. When I'm rolling around screaming, I itch, baby.
Allergy and then drink the medicine that fixes it.
No.
There you go.
No, you can't hopscotch illnesses like that. Get out of here.
Over here. What's this? Severe congestion relief.
They don't have the throat medicine I usually get?
Nope.
Damn, this Walmart sucks. Should have went to the...
Sore throat Vicks. That's a Vicks spray.
A Vicks spray?
Yeah, it says soothes throat pain, fast acting.
I don't know. I guess I never heard of an edible Vicks before. No. There's two Walmarts around here. You got the Black People Walmart that's in Chester, and then you got the white suburban Walmart that's down here in Delaware. And like the black Walmart has all the good medicine and the really good snacks. And the white
Yeah,
one
that's
has
good snack down
everything
here.
else.
Mm-hmm.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
they
we're
got
back.
Equate, Sore Throat.
Alright, I like Equate.
Oral. Okay, it's probably $50 like this maple
It's
cool.
$15.
Well, I don't know. I think it. See what it is right here. $8.94. Maple cool. And it looks like it's the Equate one is $2. $2.34. You still there? Did I lose you? Hello? No, you still there?
Not really, no. I had to walk away for a second.
Well, okay.
Dave, look around. Do you see any ass crack inside of this Walmart?
Oh, what? See what?
They said that you're going to see, regardless if it's the black or white Walmart, you're going to see somebody's ass crack. I said, do you see any ass crack?
I got it with this aisle. It was a dude standing here all the way bent over. I'm like, come on. Hurry up.
Well, there you go, XO. You, as prophesized.
Like, oh, like 80% of his butt was out. I'm like, oh. Let me hurry up and stand over here until he's done. So you want this Equate Sore Throat
How much is
oral
it?
anesthetic spray? $2.34.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give it a whirl.
It's a big one.
All right.
The Vicks one is $8.94.
Yeah, we ain't got Vicks money. All right. We'll try that.
Yeah,
Does it say numbing? Does anything say numbing in there?
It's instant relief of sore throat and mouth irritation.
All right.
Cherry
Well,
flavor.
I do like cherry flavor stuff, so all right, we'll go with it.
It's comparable to the stuff that we normally buy.
Oh,
According to it
that's
says
what
on
I
the
like to
side.
hear. Nice bootleg of something good. Good.
Okay.
I hate when it's like
$5
this. I
cheaper.
can't see.
And they got cough drop. What is this? Is this a? It's a lollipop, but it's for sore throat. It's called Low Ease.
Law ease.
Yes.
Law like
Your
ease.
throat
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that sucks.
Eases your throat pain.
Whoever
It's a
thought of that
lollipop.
should be
Low
ashamed.
Ease.
What are we gonna call these lollipops that ease the pain in your throat? I don't know. Maybe law ease.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Hooray.
You get a raise in the corner office. Johnson, you're fired.
Oh.
Wait, EXO, are they any good? EXO said the Lao E's work.
You want? It says it's for kids. Does it still work for adult-sized people?
I'm a kid at heart.
I don't know how much it is. It's just sitting here in the middle of the shelf. And I'm sure somebody knocked it down. So where is Low Ease? Ricola.
Ew, no Ricola.
I don't know how much it is. It doesn't say. Somebody please threw this here for someone else.
It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Alright, so I'm just getting this sore throat medicine and that's it.
Uh-huh. Oh. Well, I almost died just now.
What happened?
My blender decided to freeze while I was trying to tuck this thing in. I'm sure somebody's like sitting there cringing so hard. Like, why are you so bad at this? Zero, stop. You suck.
This Walmart has all the chips I like. Oh, yes. I'll come back for you when I have money. Stay here.
Well, baby, if that's all you getting was that, we can afford to get you some chips. Just no dip.
That's fine.
Hmm.
That's fine. I appreciate. Yeah, they're cheaper here than everywhere else anyway.
Well, buy a chip. Do you need dip? Do you want dip? I can
No,
melt
no,
you.
no, no.
I can. If you get
These
Doritos, I
are
can.
good without the dip.
So if you get Doritos, we got a lot of cheese I found in the refrigerator. I can just melt it over your chips.
No, no, it's fine. They already come with stuff on them.
Oh. I wonder what would happen.
Anything else on here?
I always want booze, but I know we can't afford it.
Can't afford the booze. I get one bag of chips. We're being frugal here. I
Preach.
don't need that many bags of chips. Put this back. Still in work mode. Still saying hi to people randomly.
And they probably like, I know him, right?
Man, they got everything. This Walmart is awesome.
What do
They
they?
got all the dips.
How much is the dip?
I don't know. It's like $1,000. I would say they got the tall ones.
Get out! Nobody has the tall ones.
Nah, they got the regular size ones I like. They do have the tall, like salsa and what is this, onion dip.
Oh, I like that.
Tall French onion dip.
How big would it
Yeah,
go?
but it is.
It's one of those if you gotta ask.
You can't afford it.
You know what? I'm fine. That's an expensive, like a very high triangle shirt, and I should be ashamed. And I would usually shame people for doing this, but they should have thought about that before they told me I couldn't do SLB. Now the server will suck. Take all the triangles.
Pay for my medicine and get out of here.
Second like
Yeah,
birthday.
This Walmart more often. They're the only place that has the flaming hot ranch Doritos.
You know, Second Life birthday. It's their birthday event, the anniversary of Second Life creation. They have it every year.
You keep trying your best to get banned for some reason.
Okay, so hubby here is like constantly reminding me that I keep trying to get banned because I was trying to do a performance and I was a cover band performance and my band was Zero and the Copy Bots, which made a number of Lindens laugh, mind you. They said I'm going to be in the cornfield one day. No, they said that they'll never bring the cornfield back, that it has the opposite effect, that people kept trying to get into the cornfield. And it wasn't deterring them, so that's why they stopped using the cornfield altogether. I was like, damn. It's back? For real?
Yeah. It was like the first time I didn't spend like $100 here.
Oh yeah, remember they said they were going to do their VR-ish game when Second Life decided that it was going to create a shooter to promote people to use the mouse look mode.
Looks like a great one.
I feel like it's down here. Oh,
Yeah. Have a great night.
I was a good girl back then, like a baby goon when the cornfield had happened. So I didn't get a chance to
What is
go.
this? Cornfields? What?
Oh, the cornfield is Linden Lab's timeout box. If you're bad, if you were bad, you got sent to the cornfield to think about what you did. You can't talk to nobody unless they're inside the cornfield. Yeah, I didn't. I was a baby
Cornfield.
goon at that time. The only kind of like stealing that I did was um, copying, taking pictures of textures.
That reminds me of when I got locked in the void of Dragon Realms for using too many scripts.
Dragon Realm
Just like
sucked.
rules to us. That game was fun. I like text-based RPGs. I don't know what I was doing, but I was having a good time. It costs way too much money for something you can't see.
Mm-hmm. I felt bad because Mike used to make it sound so much fun, and I looked at it, I was like, what?
It's so, like, the thing I didn't get was, like, how the hell can you be racist against other races of people in a game where you have to, like, take time out to type and look at his face to see what he looks like, and then get mad at him? Well, why? Why are you gonna be this serious about this? You're gonna cuss me out because my character's a cat person. I'm like, you took the time to search my character to see what I look like just to be mad at me? Get out of here. You slap me. Why? Because you're one of those. Like, what?
Excuse me.
Go do something else.
Yeah, you ain't got no life. Apparently I've angered a few people. Oh, you know what I said about the Black Sailor Moon thing? They ain't really appreciate that. Like, there's nothing wrong with changing the color. But, believe it or not, there were more people who agreed with me. Z. Oh, hush. You talking about Z. Z, you missed a spot. Like, yes, I know. I missed a whole lot of spots. I couldn't see.
It's like all the people back in the day used to make black Bart Simpson. It's weird.
Right? It's like, bro, that ain't right.
God, what?
I'm like, I know you like the show and you want to do this, but if it's not cosplay, stop changing it. So
I
some,
get you can't change your skin to match the thing, but that's fine. Do what you can. But
yeah, and they were like, but what about ponies? Which made me laugh because the guy's like, what about ponies?
that's just funny.
I was like, that's parody.
Oh my God, I forgot.
Hmm?
Can't go this way. There's still an accident over here. Hopefully they move to the side of the road now so I can get through. Let's see.
But it gets me. But all right, so whatever. You do what you do. But what gets me is that the person is like hashtag inclusion. That this is inclusion by them doing that. And I'm like, it's not inclusion. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Stop changing her character. Because I was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to be straight and honest with y'all. I used to do this when I was a kid. Because you don't really think of Sailor Moon as somebody's art because it's so established. It's just a being. You know, it's just a thing. It's just there. Yeah, right? It's just a thing. So you don't really, like, oh, it's not hurting anybody. But no, there was an artist who drew this and had a vision of this character, and you changed it. I mean, I can't really describe what I'm trying to say because...
Well, that reminds me of how I felt about with Bruce Lee just a little while ago when they had that whole stop making Bruce Lee stuff because he was a real guy. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's not just a character archetype. That was a dude. We can't make fun of this or make it weird. There he is. He was a guy.
Right?
But, I don't know. It feels the same way to me.
That's where I feel like... Because it bothered... Like, so I used to do this all the time. I used to color Sailor Moon characters and create my own story and make them black. And I loved it. And then, Torts came to me and he's all like, I'm like, yo, Brian, look at my characters. It's so cool, right? And he's like, let me ask you something. I'm like, what? No, I won't play Strip Soul Calibur. What? And he's like, no, not that. Look, also later, but no. If you were if you make characters and stuff, you have Ayla, and I was like, yeah, I do. He's like, how would you feel if some people were taking what you drew and then recoloring it and making the character white? And I'm like, he's like, how would you feel about that? And I was like, what? Because he's like, Nanako Takoichi or Takuchi or whatever it is. That's like, all right, Bruce Leroy is parody. That's okay.
It's in his name, as you can see.
Yes. It's hard to explain. I don't think it's. I don't think it's.
You feel it? Sorry.
I just don't think. That's just me. Maybe it's just me. It's just thought about what he said. Like, how would you feel if somebody. How would you feel if somebody took your character and then made them white? How would that make you feel? And then I was just like, you know what? You're right. I don't feel good about that. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't like it at all because I would like, what's wrong with my character? Why aren't they good enough being black? Why do you feel like you had to change them and make them into something different than what I had? I understand if it's your character cosplaying as my characters, and then, that's fine. But why do you got to be like, no, this is what it should be, or this is how they can be? The only way for me to relate to it is if they look like me. And then people praise it like, oh my God, look at this beautiful creation that they did. And it's like, no, they didn't. They didn't create anything. They just took my work and made it black. That's not right. So that's what I said. I mean, some people would be okay with it, some people fine with it, but I'm not one of those people. I would be upset about it.
Like I saw this guy on Twitter, he makes JoJo characters, but he makes them black. So one of the people, like, can you do a commission for me? He's like, sure, what you need? Can you make the one character in JoJo who is black, can you make him white? And like, no, that's racist. And he's like,
how?
Why? You just did the same thing.
Right?
You don't know why that's racist and you need to get out.
Right, exactly. That's what I was saying. Like I was telling, they're like, oh, well, it's just a different take on it. And I was like, okay, so how would you feel if somebody like Black Panther and they were like, I like the Wakandans, but I feel like they don't really relate to me, so I'm making them all white. Oh, fine, I save. So then if you were to take all the characters from Black Panther and make them white, then it would be racist for changing the character. And they were like, it's disrespecting that, what you call it? Yeah, White Panther. Although that is a color scheme of him on of that in Marvel vs. Capcom. That's what I feel like. If you would find that that's racist, which some people was like, no, it's not the same. I'm like, how is it not the same? Because first of all, they're like, Sailor Moon isn't even white. She's already Asian. So there's no, yeah, she's Asian, so it's not racist. I'm like, yo, that's even more racist because she's Asian. She's already included. So, it's just that. I know I keep getting off topic and going. And then somebody was like, it's totally this is possible because she's a reincarnation of an alien. She could have landed anywhere. She didn't have to be Japanese. She could have been anything. I'm like, yeah, but she turned out to be Japanese, didn't she? And then they went on like, oh, well, you can accept ponies. You can accept the gender bend. You can accept gender bends, you can accept ponies, but you can't accept them changing the race. I'm like, yeah, because, that's actually plausible in the show. I'm like, they're gay characters in they're gay characters in the show. It's fine. They have those. And the way those girls are, we already know that Jupiter and Mercury are a thing, and you can't tell me anything else. So that, and then they're like, with the gender bending, I'm like, clearly you did not see stars.
Yeah, they had those.
That's the thing. I'm like, the pony's a parody, but the race thing, bro, and no, I can't accept that.
Yeah, and if you say it's parody, and that's somehow to be racist.
Yes, because it's parody. Yeah, why is it parody for black people to be this or something? So it's that, exactly that. So that was my day, arguing with stupid people about that.
I thought the one was cute because she was her own thing. It was Sailor Solar or something like that.
Yeah, right. It's her own thing. Make it like. Yeah, I'm not saying like black people can't be Sailor Scouts because that would be an insult to my entire 32 years of existence. You make somebody else. You can take it. You can make a new character. That's what I'm saying. You can make a new character. Have a whole squad of black Sailor Scouts like somebody else did when they had like, well, there's more than one side of the moon. The dark side. Which made me laugh so hard. I was dead for hours. And I didn't have the heart to tell them that was Queen Nihelia's whole thing. But I was like, no, they got it. Just let them have it. And she wrote this whole thing like the darkness hit that the moon was all bright and it was all one kingdom. It was ruled by two halves. One that like kept, because the moon rotates. It's a satellite, so it's got two halves of the moon. And there was Queen Serenity, the white one, and then there was Queen something or another, the black queen. And darkness came to they were facing in the direction of chaos first. Chaos took them, and they'd all got wrapped up. So when Queen Serenity sent the people to Earth, all the people on the moon to Earth, the other side got sent to Africa. So I was like, all right, that makes sense, sure. So she had a whole African moon princess over there. And, it's Sailor Moon, but they're all black, they're African, and, different hair types and things like that. It all was like, great.
You made your own thing. It's fun.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. It was like, okay, I have a black Sailor Moon character, and I'm not saying that it's Sailor Moon. It shouldn't matter when it comes down to manga, because at the end of the day, it's character. EXO, I'm honestly going to say that if you were here, I would smack you for that. No disrespect, but I would hit you for that. It's a matter of artistic pride, though.
I missed it. What you say?
Race, I feel, should not matter when it comes to a show, manga, and a cartoon, because at the end of the day, characters from a show and manga can't hurt or do anything to you. It's a matter of pride and principle, darling. That's like when those people were talking about our folk hero. Well, I had his name in my head because I listened to the story all the time.
John Henry?
Yeah, when they had John Henry and they were like, The Rock wants to play him. And I'm like, he can't play him. He's First of all, he's Samoan. He's like black Samoan. And he's not dark enough to be that character. That character has significance and meaning and stuff. And, well, that's...
Like that.
Yes. So you can't have a brown-skinned man playing a black-skinned character, in my opinion, especially when that black-skinned character is our first and only was our first major representation.
And that was like literally a part of his character.
Exactly. Skin is dark as coal. Right? They're just letting it cool down. And The Rock is mad about it because he funded this movie to be made.
Should have made it be Terry Crews. That was a big black man.
Oh my God, that's what everybody was saying. Terry Crews is that guy. I was gonna call him Mark Henry. John Henry. So yeah, that's just the way I feels about it. All right, I'm done this stress.
That dude from who's that guy's name? Green Mile.
He's dead.
Is it a Green Mile?
Yeah, he's dead.
Somebody, Michael Clark Duncan, his name was.
Yeah.
Well, he was him in another movie.
Yep.
Well, there you go. He did it.
Yeah, he died.
That was the only person who could have played him.
Totally.
It was another movie. I forget what it's called. It was him and Pecos Bill and another guy.
Mm.
Some kids, and they were all in the same movie.
Oh.
And he actually was that guy.
Well,
That was great.
that's cool. But that's just what I feel about it, you know. That's just me. And me's is apparently racist, so I don't know. I would be pretty upset.
Seeing all the black Gokus, I've seen so many of.
Oh my God! Let's not talk about the black Coke. My hands are for equality. If I get hit, you get hit. Bring it, cuz we fight. I'm for equality, but not everything is equal. Maybe that's just something you learn when you get a little bit older. Polish avatar fight. Wait. Unless that means that are we gonna engage in the Yo, babe, what's the thing that the fired people do? Agni Kai.
Agni Kai.
Yeah.
Good old Agni Keys.
Oh my God, baby.
Gotta see that movie. It's so bad. You retroactively hate that.
Nah. You got the egg yolk of ideology and happiness on your side. You have yet to have your eyes tainted over by the cruel harshness that is the real world.
Well, that's good. Whatever. Okay, it'll go away. I guess I didn't take all the. Like, no.
No, babe, that's my mom. She kicked all the weeds up.
Okay, that's like right now. I could have sworn they took the trash. Seems like let's get off me.
It's fine. Like, we could just stop right now. There's nothing to really argue about. We just got different points of view. That's all it is.
I can hang up now.
Yay, home.
Let's see. Medicine. There you go.
Oh, why'd you... I hate this.
What?
I'm like, ew, those chips, huh?
What?
I would like some chips.
Oh my God.
I should have sent you looking around for donuts.
You said no.
Cause I don't know, I didn't think about it till you got home. I was like, well, no, I want some donuts.
Take your medicine.
It is exactly the same as that other medicine. Ew, wait, no, it's not.
It's almost as good.
Almost as good. Oh well. Alright, see you later. So you're trying to say I'm not a part of that closest friends thing anymore?
You're just being bothered by you. Let's see. Let me go get indecent. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay, good, because I was getting all murderous over here. I'm like, is that so? Well! Ah, it's hot. Where's my fan? Where's my personal fan? Can I have some water? Because I just got all, like, how dare she? How, no! And she's like, no, you are, you goober. Like, oh, well. Whew. Like those anime characters that set on. What was that girl? The one from Puka. The one from Puka who lights on fire when she's enraged and her hair flies about. Yeah, that's. Whew, I feel dizzy. I don't even want to do nothing no more. I want to go lay down after that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Alright, so I know a while back that dude asked me to talk about animations, and I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Let me just finish this one part on this blouse, and that was 2 hours ago.
Hey, go.
Thanks, Sugar, your doll.
What's wrong with it?
No, I always look at the ice. There was something orange on the cup and in the water earlier
Now?
today. No, earlier today.
That's the flavor.
I want to get stuck to my teeth, whatever it was.
It's a bayonetta.
Mold.
Oh,
So Bayonetta, my mom came over today, and Bayonetta was looking out of the window like this. I called her, and she looked like, hey, look. So she meowed, hop out the window, and Rosie came up, and Rosie got in the window, and she's like,
somebody's coming.
so Bayonetta came here, and she's like watching me the whole time. The mirror was sitting over here, because she likes my mom. Oh my God, that is so cold and painful. Is there any way I can get you to heat up the macaroni?
Oh, sure.
No eggs. I scraped out the bed pot and put it in the dishwasher.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, I couldn't do it.
It's fine.
Oh,
I'm sure you would have broke it somehow. Like, she says it's non-stick, so it should come right up. Whoops. Hey, baby, is the spoon supposed to go through the pot? And like, no.
what's up, Doug? You do it. You know.
Clearly.
No, I can't do. Can't get right.
Can't do good.
Who's this?
Okay, hey, is Kim, the guy, still in here? Brian Flakes. Alright, here we go. Hug the cat? No. Okay, so this is what I like to do when I'm doing my transfer for animations. First of all, you need to, if it's in an A pose, we need to change it to a T pose, and I already had the MMD stuff set for this. There's a box cutters I found when I cleaned up. And don't act like you had to go look for something.
I did. I found that orange one. It was on the floor by the front door.
Yeah,
In the box. I could see orange glowing up.
Yeah. Hey, Lulu. Thanks for joining us. Although we about to leave soon. I'm just doing this real quick. And then hopping over to the nice chair, cushions and comforters and the air conditioner. Burning in this damn inferno. Alright, so what would I do? First things first. Hello. So what I want to do is we need to select the bones and we need to remove the relations if there's anything in there. So get that out of here. Then we unlock all of the sides and then I scale it down. Next thing I do is I go to the rig creation and I add a safe rig so that we can get a difference in size for a Second Life and MMD stuff. So I'm just scaling it down to this. This will make the transfer go a lot smoother. So once this transition is inside here, all I got to do next is to put this inside of a rest pose that we can use. So we're going to go into the animations. And then we're going to use the reference pose. No. We're going to use the pose library. And then load in the pose, which I believe is in the MMD folder. Why do I even have that MMD folder? Give me a minute. It's going to take a second to find that folder. Chunks. I got MMD stuff. Havoc. Mermaid Ninjas. Maybe in here. New folder. MMD FBK. What are you doing?
Tripping over stuff.
Tripping over stuff, ma'am. So, got tripping over stuff, ma'am. Ah, wait. That's Sims 2 pose.
split this in half for us?
Sure. Maybe this one. Press the happy pineapple. Shit, it's the wrong one.
Who stole my ramen?
My mom.
She set on fire. It's your fault.
Alright, it wasn't her, it was me.
If you set on fire, it's your fault. How was it?
I didn't even put in the whole pack of sauce and it was already that high. It tastes really good. I like the chicken flavor in it and it had a hint of curry, but it was mostly hot. I don't understand why it was that hot.
It's got a chicken on fire on the cover.
He's not on fire. He's sitting comfortably on a pillow and talking about curry.
Well, he's usually on fire, and he does like curry.
It's a different character altogether.
It is not.
It
It's the same.
it is not. It's different. They got his name right there on the side. It's a different character. Somewhere on the pack. Ochi.
That's the same name as the other one.
Is it? Proof or it didn't happen.
I think it's a girl. She's wearing a bra.
What? Hold up. The chicken is
His name is Ochi. See at the bottom underneath her.
Ochi.
Right there. Ochi.
Oh, it is a
Yeah,
girl.
they
And her
got
name.
the same hair.
Oh. Oh. Well. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong and I admit it. So her name's Hochi and she usually breathes fire. And this time she wasn't breathing fire. She was sitting on a pillow advertising curry. So I thought to myself, I thought that it would be okay to eat it if it's curry flavored because it's usually not that hot and it's creamy.
Right there.
Oh,
Fire,
yes.
Ochi.
Yes, her name's Hochi, so now I know. Y'all, I done lost the damn pose. Anyway, I guess I gotta do it manually. Grab them arms. You know what, Dave? I can't judge you no more. Because now when I'm thinking about the macaroni and cheese, I'm like, you know what? That sauce would be pretty good in it if I put it there, right? The sauce that Hochi has.
I told you, it's great.
Yeah, it is kind of...
You get used to the fire, and then you're like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. Alright, so... Okay, so once it's in the T-pose for this, I create a reference pose. Alright, reference pose is got. Now we want to do the transfer of the animations. We close this and then we go into retarget animation and we want to load our maps. Oh, Mickey Ficky Dinga Banky. Probably should have looked for all that junk or go back to the MMD tutorial and MMD test legs 2. Which one did I make later? So I reckon it's just this one. Right? Put out a distance 070 and then put action. Scroll through. Oh yeah, we want to get rid of this guy because they don't need it. So there's a second life motion going. No. So once it's done, if it's a long animation, we can start separating it. Because right now it's way too long for second life. So we need to go process the animation. So this is the time, the start frame, bottom frame. And we want to look at the time. You want to keep your animation small. Although Second Life can support animation that's 59.99 seconds, you want to make it smaller than that to make the transition better. I usually go for 30 seconds. But sometimes to make it easier for your scripts, especially if you have the sequence ones and it's lining up with the music. If you have the sequence ones and it's lining up with the music, it's also cool to make them 10 seconds each. Teach animation 10 seconds. Then you could just throw it in there with the music and it's just like this plays with that, this plays with that, this plays with this, plays with that, and it works the best that way in my opinion. That way you know the music is synced. Alright, so what I want to do is split the animation. So you can have it here in time segments, like I said. We can split it into 10 second ones. And have it split. It's not a loop, so we don't need to do that. Once everything is done, we could just press export animation. Hit that stop. Export animations. Then wait for it to work. Though it's gonna suck because I did it at 1. I did it at 1. And as a rule of thumb, you don't want it to be at 1 because that's the T-pose. You want to start it on the frame where your arms are already in the position. Let me shoot some more of this sore throat. Oh, God, that's gross. Wow, Bayonetta, you really in there. Huh? No, please don't. No, I got salt right here. Alright, y'all. It's dinner time. So I gotta put away my fancy art book somewhere where the cats won't pee on it, sit on it, or claim it as theirs.
I think this is done enough for you. What do you like your food half done?
Breesh. I feel like a little kid. A whole plate. Now I'm sad that I ate that last bit of ham.
They hot enough?
Uh-huh. Don't eat all your breakfast sausage. You won't have nothing for your omelet.
Yeah, they don't go that good with this. It's too greasy.
I told you to get the ham. Ham goes perfectly with macaroni and cheese. There's too many butts here. So then, there's just 10 seconds, so this is what I was gonna do as a bit. It hurts so bad. Ah, it hurts. So yeah, that's how you would do your animations. All right, y'all. I got a big plate of macaroni and cheese, and I know it's hella rude to eat while you on a stream. And I'm home, so I want to Cookie Monster this stuff.
What?
I'm home. I'm not outside. I want to Cookie Monster this plate of macaroni. And I don't want to be politely like,
Delicious.
hello, fellow viewers. All right, darlings. See you later. Thanks for watching the stream. I feel a lot better mentally, but still terribly physically. And I hope you have a macaroni cheese plate in your life that can cheer you up. But I had fun creating this stuff, and I guess I should rig it. But that's probably tomorrow. Husband got me this new fancy gamer chair thing, and it is not butt friendly. Like, huh? I'm used to my nice cloth chair. I'm not used to all this heat holding leather racing experience. How do they say this is a gaming like, yes, my back is supported, like, mwah, beautiful, but my butt, my goodness, I know I barely have one as is. I can't sweat it away. So we're gonna have to get a cover for this one.
It's solid just for your butt.
It is nice fit. It's just gonna be bones. Alright, see y'all later. We'll have fun, right? Talk to you next time.
Butt jerky.
Shut up.